Is it time to buy or sell Apple stock? In this video, we will explore Apple in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 4th of April, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and activate the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any essential updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please be aware that this video is intended for informational purposes only and should not be regarded as financial advice. Since the 3rd of April, 2025, our system has identified Apple as a sell candidate, assigning it a score of negative 4.85. Now let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. The stock recorded a loss of negative 7.29%. This equates to an average loss of negative 3.64% per day since it was designated as a sell candidate. The stock has broken the wide and falling short-term trend down. Initially, a stronger rate of decline is indicated, though false breaks and sell-offs may occur. Nevertheless, a further decline seems realistic, and any rebounds back to the breaking point, which is $203.56, are considered a second chance to exit. According to the fan theory, $170.66 will represent the new bottom line of the next trend, but it is far too early to assert this with certainty. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of negative 8.65% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from negative 1.28% to 14.67%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 24.58%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could range from 24.58% to 80.86% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $234.69 and $340.70. Our latest daily update for Apple includes the headline, "A very red day for Apple stock price after a decline of 7.29% during the Friday trading session." The Apple stock price dropped by 7.29% on the last day, Friday, the 4th of April 2025, falling from $203.19 to $188.38. During the last trading day, the stock experienced fluctuations of 6.69%, reaching a low of $187.35 and a high of $199.88. While the price has increased in 6 of the last 10 days, it remains down by 13.69% for this period. Trading volume rose on the last day by 22 million shares despite the declining prices. This could serve as an early warning, indicating a slight increase in risk over the next couple of days. In total, 125 million shares were traded, amounting to approximately $23.53 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $260.10, while the lowest was $164.08. Currently, the price is 27.57%, or $71.72, below the 52-week high of $260.10, which is also the all-time high for the stock. Apple Inc. has encountered considerable challenges recently, with stock prices falling over 14% following President Trump's tariff announcements. This represents a pivotal moment, as Apple, once part of the exclusive $3 trillion market cap club, has now fallen below this threshold, potentially affecting investor confidence. Analysts are examining the implications of these tariffs on Apple's supply chain, generating speculation about potential tariff exemptions that, while optimistic, seem unlikely. Despite the turbulence, some analysts remain hopeful. Needham's Laura Martin has reaffirmed a buy rating with a target price of $260, suggesting there is still a belief in a recovery. Furthermore, discussions regarding strategic positions in Apple and Microsoft emphasize their historical performance against the S&P 500, indicating that strong risk-adjusted returns may be in store for investors willing to endure this volatility. Japan's Rapidus is also negotiating with Apple to mass-produce advanced chips by the year 2027, which presents a long-term growth opportunity. However, in the short term, ongoing concerns about tariffs and international market pressures could continue to place downward pressure on Apple's stock. Analyst ratings. On Wednesday, the 12th of March, 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned AAPL an overweight grade along with a hold action. On Friday, the 21st of February, 2025, it was reported that UBS designated AAPL with a reduced grade while recommending an upgrade action. On Wednesday, the 19th of February, 2025, it was reported that Goldman Sachs awarded AAPL a buy grade with a hold action. On the same day, Loop Capital Markets gave AAPL a hold grade along with a downgrade action. Also on that day, Jefferies assigned AAPL an underperform grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Apple stock a general neutral rating. They evaluate the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. However, for return on investment, the analysts rate the stock as strong buy. The following signals have been identified for Apple. Furthermore, there is a buy signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Some negative signals have also been issued, which may impact short-term developments. The Apple stock currently shows sell signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a more negative outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general sell signal due to the long-term average being above the short-term average. In the event of upward corrections, resistance is expected at the levels of 214.65 and 227.27. A breakout above either of these levels will generate buy signals. A sell signal was triggered from a pivot top point on Monday, February 24, 2025, and to date, the stock has declined by 23.76%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Volume increased while prices fell yesterday, which may serve as an early warning, suggesting that the stock should be monitored more closely. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, buy signal. Pivots, sell signal from 30 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 1 day ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal from 3 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal from 23 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages, buy signal from 20 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average. Sell signal from 3 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 22 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages, buy signal from 17 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Apple. There's no support from accumulated volume below today's level, and under the right conditions, the stock may perform poorly in the next few days. This stock typically shows average movements throughout the day, and with sufficient trading volume, the risk is deemed medium. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $12.54 between its high and low, which is a change of 6.69%. In the past week, the stock has experienced an average daily volatility of 3.48%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Apple, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. This is a relatively normal PE ratio, often seen in businesses with long track records or predictable revenues. In other news, the next earnings report for the first quarter of 2025 is expected on the 24th of April, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at $1.61. Keep an eye on these numbers as they can greatly impact stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Apple. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Apple is at $203.19. If you do not currently own any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those who already hold the stock, this could present an opportunity for swing trading. There is no significant support from accumulated volume below this level, indicating that the stock could potentially experience a sharp decline under certain conditions. Proceed with caution and consider making trades only if you are an experienced trader who understands how to navigate such situations. The combined average rating for Apple from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. The 5 most recent insider trades were executed by Jeffrey E. Williams, who bought and sold 149,070 shares or options in the company. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have determined that the insider power is negative, with a ratio of negative 31.288. Overall, insiders purchased 1,657,365 shares and sold 3,158,741 shares in the last 100 trades. We currently hold a negative evaluation for this stock, and no stop loss has been established. Is Apple stock a good buy? Apple currently exhibits several negative indicators and is trending downward, suggesting it may continue to perform poorly in the coming days or weeks. Therefore, our assessment of this stock remains negative. After evaluating the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Monday, the 7th of April, we anticipate Apple will open higher by $3.49, starting at $191.87. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on the information from StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day. With warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.